Welcome back to Robbie's Kitchen. Today we're going to make my version of a Pullman loaf. So we need a long 16-inch by 5.5-inch pan. So right now we'll get started. We'll start with sifting 5.5 cups of bread flour. Not all-purpose, bread flour. 3. Sifting is very important. 4.5. Close enough. Beautiful. I love making bread. I haven't bought a loaf in years. I usually make my white bread, Pullman, some focaccia. All those videos are up. Have a look. And I like to be tidy. So the flour is sifted. We're going to move over here. What you're going to need for this is 2 tablespoons of a good yeast. 1.5 tablespoons of salt. You can tone that down if you want, but I like it a little salty. 2 cups of milk, doesn't matter what type, and you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we got some filtered water. We're gonna get it up to about 112, 116 degrees. Please use filtered water. Don't use tap water. It makes the bread so much better. This is going to be our base for the loaf. 1/2 cup. 2 tablespoons of yeast. And we're going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar, but we're going to put 1 now and 1 after. Give this a good stir. And what you're going to see is that is going to rise up to about 1 inch high. And then we're going to get our milk up to 112 degrees also. 2 cups of milk. So I got the milk to 115 degrees. This is a 1% milk. You can use 2 or 4 or whatever you like. And now, 1 more tablespoon of sugar. 1.5 tablespoons of salt. Put the hook in there and start mixing it. I'm gonna mix it for about 1 minute. Now we're gonna add half of our flour right now. There we go. And we're gonna let that go for around 3-4 minutes. Okay. And we're gonna add the rest of the flour. Good gluten there. Beautiful. Now I am gonna save probably about 1/4 cup in the big bowl here of the flour, just in case. Depends on the temperature of the room, whether it's summertime. So like that much. Whether it's winter, the moisture, the humidity, we'll just keep it. If we need it, we'll put it in. And now, another part we have to do here, we're gonna add about 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm not gonna measure this out because I've done this a million times, so just add it in. And you add it in right at this point. And 1 more. There we go. And that's all your ingredients. There, you should start hearing that slushing against the side. It's all going to come together beautifully. I'm going to put a little more in. Sounds a little wet. There. Yeah, so now the mixer is done as much as it can do. It's just one clunk now. We're going to take it off, bring it to the counter, and we're going to knead it for about 5 minutes. Come on. Go fire on. Grab some more flour. And we knead. This is the best part. And you'll know exactly when it's ready. It'll all come together. It'll come nice white shine. And then we're going to let it rest for 30 minutes. We're going to cover it with a couple of towels. Keep it nice and warm. So I got a couple of little towels. It's all kind of looks like this. My wife wanted me to throw them out, and I said, no, we gotta use that for bread. We're gonna cover them. Nice and warm. Get this other one. Put it over top. We're just going to leave it over here. And as soon as you get to this point, the first thing you do is look at the time. 3:13. So 3:43. We'll be right back. 30 minutes has passed. So we are going to reveal it to you. We are going to work it a bit, get it into the pan and let it rise for another 10-15 minutes, and while it was rising I did butter the pan, and I also got a piece of cellophane and I lightly buttered that because that's going to go on top. I don't want the towels touching it. And so here we go, the reveal. Spectacular. Okay, so this part here is very easy. When you do it, you know, when I first did it, it took a little bit of learning to get it out and work with it, but it comes straight out. It's beautiful. Now we're going to just pull this edge that way. Pull that way. Roll it. Okay. And drop it in. Now we're going to cover it with the cellophane that's lightly buttered. And we're going to let this rise again for about 10-15 minutes. You just want to kind of get it right above the lid here of the pan. And we'll put it in the oven, at a preheated oven at 425 degrees for 25 minutes, and it's going to be spectacular. Okay, we're back. So that was 10-12 minutes. Looks great. It's going to puff up a lot more in the oven. We'll take about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Just quickly melt it. We're going to brush butter on top, and we're going to pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. In 25 minutes, you're going to have a beautiful Pullman loaf, white bread. It's going to be spectacular. You can make the best sandwiches. You can actually, my wife and I have it We put it in the toaster in the morning with some homemade butter. That's a video I'll do for you a little later. And there's nothing like it. Actually changes the way you have breakfast. So that's it. It goes in preheated oven, 425 degrees for 25 minutes. Okay, so it's been in there now for 22 minutes. I've already looked at it. It's ready to go. It's ready to come out. So we're going to turn everything off. Every oven's different. You know, set it for, let's say, 22 minutes and then look at it. And if it's ready, pull it out. If it's not, put it in for a couple more minutes. But this one is good to go. There we go. So, it's a huge loaf. Keep it in a big plastic bag. Keep it open a bit so it can breathe. You can keep it in the fridge. Don't leave it on the counter. Keep it in the fridge. Keeps it a lot fresher. Will last you up to 10 days. And you have the best toast, sandwiches. French toast is spectacular. So there it is. Enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe, and enjoy. Thanks.